Hey everybody, it's Todd with Wayfind Realty, your host for Sold On Flavor. This week we're going to do chicken fried steak. We're going to make a country gravy, mushroom country gravy, and we're serve that over Red Bliss mashed potatoes. And it is a misnomer because a lot of people think it's chicken. It's actually steak. There's no chicken in chicken fried steak. It's just in how it's prepared. So without further ado, let's get into it. Now, I don't know about you, but one of the things about potatoes that I do not care for, and that's peeling them. So whenever I use Red Bliss potatoes, I never peel them. I cook them with the skin on, and then just mash them up that way. So it's actually good because most of the nutrients are in the skin. So just have a pot of water here. I'm going to cube these. I'm going to boil them. Make them tender, and then we'll make our mashed potatoes from those. Now, the type of potato you use doesn't matter. You want to use a regular white potato or Russell or whatever, russet, go for it. We're going to make our dredging flour, so we got to use some onion. Use onion powder. This is granulated. Now, I'll come up with a recipe, but I'll be honest with you, you can measure with your heart. Your grandmother's never measured. No, my mom never did. Salt. Pepper. Paprika. We're going to zip it up a little bit with cayenne. All right. Now I want to make sure, the reason I put this in a gallon storage bag, I want to make sure that this is thoroughly mixed. So then I have a dish here that's perfect for dredging stuff in. And I'll pour my seasoned flour into the dish. You could have mixed it right in the dish if you want. I just found this easier. All right. Now this is actually take two. I had buttermilk. It was literally the consistency of yogurt. So it's not good. So I threw it out. We're just going to use regular milk. Just fine. And then 2 eggs. I'm going to do 1 more egg. I think I put too much milk in. That's fine. So I'm going to cook my chicken fried steak in this larger pan. From there, I'm going to take my sauteed mushrooms and incorporate them later. But I'm going to use the same pan that I cook in to get the fond to make the gravy with, right? So, and then I got my Red Bliss potatoes in the back. I preheated my skillet, put a little bit of oil in there. You can use any type of oil, it doesn't matter. I'm going to coat my pan. We're just going to cook these down, take the water out of them. Okay, now that I've cooked down my mushrooms, there's nothing else you need to do with them. I'm just going to shut off the stove for those. Just let those sit. The first thing you want to do is you want to take your cube steaks and you want to pat them dry on both sides. And you get any excess moisture off of them. So the process is you take your cube steak, you put it in the seasoned flour first, like that. You want to make sure all parts are coated. Then into your egg wash, and then back into the flour again. All right? So it's flour, egg, flour. My oil is heated up. I'm doing a medium-high heat. I'm going to take my steaks, lay them in the oil. Again, you lay them away from you. Now, when I cook steaks, I normally cook them medium rare, so you're looking at a temperature of about 130, 135 degrees. Drain the water out of my potatoes. Now, what I'm going to add, I'm going to start to add stuff. Butter. Probably about a quarter of a stick is plenty. Splash milk. Pepper. Salt. Garlic. Chopped onion. And I like to put sour cream in my potatoes. And I have some bacon bits. Then I just mash this up. Okay, I'm keeping an eye on my steaks. I'm going to give them a flip. Once my steaks are done, got a rack here. Just going to set them aside. I only need about a quarter cup of oil in here. So I'm going to take a spoon and ladle some of this oil out. Now for this part, I'm making my roux, right? So I have my oil. Going to add about a quarter cup of flour in here. I want to cook that down, get the flour taste out of it. Now I'm going to bring my mushrooms into this. And you want to keep moving it around. Now I'm going to start to add my milk, but I want to do it gradually. I just don't want to dump it in there. So about 3 or 4 cups of milk. So a little bit at a time. Give it a splash. Then stir. Give it a splash. Then stir. Each time you're making sure it blends before you add more milk. I have just about 2 cups of milk in it. Now I'm going to add a little salt and pepper to taste. Okay, this is how you can tell that the gravy's done. If you can pull it through, right, and it makes a track, right? So it's getting thick here. I think this is a good consistency here. Okay, just got to plate this up now. Hey everybody, it's Ty with Wayfinder Realty, your host for Sold On Flavor. This week, chicken fried steak with a mushroom gravy and mashed potatoes. Let's give this a taste. This is comfort food, a meal to be shared with a friend in your new home. If I can be of assistance, please give me a call. Till next week, take care.